none other than my girl, Shannon the Queen.
Yes.
Yes. How you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Thank you.
Yes.
You looking good.
Likewise. You looking and smelling good, as Key would say. Yeah. So just a whole lot of blessings and reuniting, and it feels so good, right?
Right. To say we went to school with each other.
Right? It's such a beautiful occasion. So like I'm just really grateful to be in this position, but it's not about me, it's about you and your new podcast.
Yes, I'm excited for it.
Yes.
A lot of people who know me, I didn't have podcasts. It's called Underground Royalty.
Okay.
So I'm excited to bring it here to Blue Wave.
All
New
right.
Year 2023. Let's get it.
2023. Let's eat. Let's do it, right?
Yeah.
And now it's really that time. It's that renewing energy and just really getting everything going and all of that.
Right.
With the, for those that don't know you, which I'm sure everybody knows you, but I'm just, I just got to go on ahead and...
Some people out there that don't know me
that
know me.
Hey, and we're going to get into that. We definitely going to get into that.
Okay.
But my girl Shannon, she's actually a comedian.
Yes.
So, yes, go ahead and tell us a little bit about, how long have you been doing it?
Well, I've been doing comedy for a good decade
All your life.
now.
All your life. Bonafide clown. So, let's go, but actually on the stage.
Yes, actually on the stage about 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
I've been a class clown. You went to school with me.
Yes.
I just like to have fun. It's in me. It's not forced. You know what I'm saying? It ain't something that been planted in me. It's just who I am. It's my life purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing comedy for a good 10 years. And I tell you, it's some ups, it's some downs. It's definitely levels to anything that you want to conquer, and it's your passion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're going to feel that emotion. You're going to feel that ride. You're going to feel it because it's your passion. So comedy is the platform of everything else I have going on as well.
Yeah. No, it's the stair step of it because I see all of that for you. Like you said, this has just been in you since the moment that I've came in contact with you. You can really light up a room.
Yes.
And it's just from like I said, we'll go ahead and get more into that a little bit later. But with the comedy and everything, I did this. I've been listening to these audiobooks from Kevin Hart, and he was like, it's not an easy, it's one thing to be able to just kind of throw out some witty jabs and just be having a conversation, but to actually get on a stage and have all of that attention on you, it's not a simple feat,
It's not. I say that comedy is one of the hardest entertainment fields you can be in, because if you think about it, you on stage by yourself. You don't have no backup dancers, no backup singers, no MCs hyping you up, no nothing. It's just you and a whole bunch of strangers in front of you that you don't know what they going through. You know what I'm saying?
And it's people can have vendettas, not say vendettas, but I'm you just don't know what's going to spark with, what's going to connect with this person or that person. So to be able to move a room, I don't know, clapping button, praises, roses, but I definitely give it to you on that because to take it to that level, I know, did you ever have the opportunity to cook and do comedy with Jeff?
No.
Jeff Carlin, you remember? Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yes. But it's just I know that we
did plenty of shows together though. We have. You know, he got on my nerves. It's always a place in my heart for him. We went to school together, you know what I'm saying? So it's always a place in my heart for him. And he's a different type of funny, you know what I'm saying?
He's dry humor.
He's dry humor, exactly. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. With your style, what would you more so classify your style under?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little crunk, you feel me?
Right. Hey, no, absolutely.
I am I'm energy. And that's how I am with my comedy. A whole lot of energy.
Okay. All right, so you don't be hitting people with the D.L. Hughley roasting the crowd?
No, I don't roast the crowd no, I don't. I don't roast the crowd. I have material, you know what I'm saying? That's what I say when I say I'm a professional comedian, because a lot of comedians, if they roast the crowd or something, that means they don't really even have material.
Right.
You
just
go
freestyling,
off of somebody. Yeah, and I don't think that's fair for them to pay a ticket to get roasted. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's somebody who's in the audience who's messing up my set and what they call them hacklers. Yeah, then I'm like, you about to eat it. You about to eat all these jokes. The whole comedy show on your ass. Looking at ass, boy. I'm on your ass, tough.
Oh man, I feel it. No, but that's where I can understand that, because it's like now you're turning that around and you're asking for the attention. So let me give it to you. Let me go on ahead. Round of applause. Yeah. Like, as far as like comedians, because everybody, like, we grew up watching Martin, and we know Monique and Simone, and so on and so forth. Who are some of your greatest comedy influences?
You know what? Simone.
Simone? Okay, I like her a lot.
Yeah, me too. And a lot of people compare me to her.
Okay.
They say they kind of, when they see me do comedy, they're like, you remind me of Simone, And it's like, you know what? That's the first female comedian that I actually was like, ooh, I could be a comedian too. You know what I'm saying? So when people say that, that's love. Like,
and I love how real she is. Like, everything is just completely authentic, like with her, and the way that she like handles herself on the stage and everything. Not to take anything away from absolutely anybody's style, because it all kind of, ties in together. But it's really, she's really like definitely top tier on one of my like, because I remember like the Kings of Comedy, and then we had seen the Queens of Comedy and everything. But she was one of my favorites. What would you say like kind of like sparked your passion for comedy?
Me being able to be me. I am who I am. So a lot of people can't handle me because I'm the truth. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? No, they don't. So when I'm on stage and I'm able to express what happened during my week, or something that other people could relate with, then it fulfills me. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, I'm able to talk about this without nobody judging me or looking at me cock-eyed like, oh, you was talking about me. Like, I ain't got time for all that. Yeah. So that's what makes me just feel the joy of comedy, because it's just releasing,
it is.
I held in.
And I feel like it's such a healing, it's a healing art, because it's like laughter is just really the ultimate medicine to everything. Like,
Matter of fact, I have a hour premiere on Amazon Prime, and it's called Laughter is Medicine.
Okay, full circle. Yes. Laughter is medicine. Amazon Prime. Yep. Y'all heard it. Go check in. Go check
it out. Yes. And around that time, it was an awkward time on stage. It was very awkward. So if you guys ever tune in to Laughter is Medicine, it was a very sad time of my life that I was going through on stage, making people laugh, and I was going through a miscarriage. I had a stillborn.
Okay, so sorry to hear that.
They wanted me to talk about it, but to me it was kind of too soon. But I end up, trying to talk about it. But you can tell that it wasn't really comfortable for me when you watch it, when you go back and watch it. But, laughter is medicine. You just got to try to make the best out of every situation, even if it's the worst situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I didn't got on stages to make people laugh, but I go back home sad, you know what I'm saying, because of the situation that I was going through. But then I started thinking positive about certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if I was to have that baby, God works in mysterious ways. I wouldn't be as far as I am right now with my career. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, my baby's an angel over me now.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. And I think it's, of course, like you said, being the truth and being able to be so authentic and be so raw and just really go out there and like be vulnerable. I think that's so amazing. And, the fact that I'm sure it was therapeutic as well, in the sense of just because when certain events happen, we tend to get isolated. So, did comedy kind of serve as a good, outlet at that time for you? If you don't mind me asking.
It was definitely an outlet for me. I go to shows and, I just enjoyed the fact that other people was happy.
Okay.
It was it's hard to explain unless you experience what I've experienced, because I don't put that on nobody, man. Yeah. It was just so painful. So, like I said, it's power behind being a comedian as well, to sit there and talk to a whole bunch of people you really don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And making them laugh off of your pain that you suffer.
Yeah.
That's power.
No, that is. And it's almost also, it's kind of rendering the situation powerless, like I was mentioning earlier, because me and my best friend, we got this thing where she's like, Kevin Hart is her unofficial like life coach, because of the way the direction and everything it goes into. Yeah. And it's like, one of the things is like, of course, like he's short, who doesn't know that? Yeah. But it's like, if you go on ahead and say that, how can anybody try to like, it's almost like that 8 Mile moment where it's like, tell them something, I already said that.
Said it.
You're going over it,
Exactly.
So
exactly.
What would you actually, I'm sure Amazon, and congratulations on that. I cannot wait because I'm definitely going to tune into that for sure. So yes. You know, I'm sure that was pretty much a fond memory. But what is one of your fondest memory in your comedy career thus far?
Ooh, when I went to Oakland.
Okay.
I went to Oakland and I did a big old comedy show in Oakland. For me, it was the hospitality there.
Okay.
They were so welcoming. Mm-hmm. Like, I was by myself. You know what I'm saying? I was by myself.
Hey, but I know you can handle yourself.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I did. I handled myself well, you know, professional and everything there at the comedy show. And the ladies was, like, so friendly. They even took me out after the comedy show. So I didn't go back to my hotel room. I kicked it and everything. And she ended up taking me to the airport the next day and stuff like that. So I met some friends who still following me out there. What up, Angela?
Okay.
Yeah,
what up, Oaktown?
Right. Oakland is like, man, you know, Oakland is deep. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Yeah. I swear.
So for them to show me that great energy and hospitality, it was all love. It was all love. So that's one of my greatest moments of comedy, traveling out there. They had my room ready. They had everything, food in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Breakfast on deck. They had a pre-roll for me and everything. I said,
treating you like the queen you are?
Yes.
Absolutely. That's what we're talking about. High energy vibes. Yes. So have you been back out there since? Or?
I haven't, because that same day was the last day of that event. Like, it was the last show. So I haven't been out there since.
Okay, well, we're going to manifest that. You know, you got a lot of things coming up. So Oaktown, you know, we're going to set it up. Promoters.
Let's go promoters. If you're looking for a funny female comedian, Shannon the Queen, your Vegas female comic. Yes.
Absolutely. So while we getting on fondest memories and everything, is it okay if I share one of my fondest?
Sure.
All right, so one of the things that it's like, you know, you guys know her as Shannon the Queen, right? Shannon the Queen, the Las Vegas comedian. Yes. I know her as Whoop-A-Ho. You know? So the thing about, you know, Whoop-A-Ho, I'm just this little meek ninth grader, and, you know, at the time, you're a couple years ahead of me. I think you're a junior. So it's like we had a class together. We were in general business. So Whoop-A-Ho, like, you know, she was just like always consistent, always the same energy, always just real like big sister type of energy in the sense like of always kind of like looking out and everything. Like I even remember one time like you told me, because I was just learning how to braid, and you was like, those braids, they weren't what they were supposed to be. My memory crazy. But one of my craziest memories with Shannon, and this is like one of the things that's like, all right, man, you just gotta respect it. If you know, you definitely not gonna check it, so you better respect it.
Right.
Is that I'm coming off the buses and walking into the school, and I see these birthday balloons to the ceiling of the locker area, and it's this crowd of people, and I'm tiny, so I maneuver my way in there, and I see none other than Shannon Whoop-A-Ho in the middle of it, beating up 4 dudes in the name of her brother that tried to jump her brother. It was like from that moment, like I was like, hey man, she's a force. She's something special. She's something special. Force. Yes. She's something special. So it's like, you know, it's the fact of like, I just know every time I've seen you since high school. I've seen you, you know, just like even in, you know, grocery store passing and everything. It's always the same energy. Every time I see it's always love. And I just couldn't be
have so much love in my heart. Like, love is the most powerful thing on earth.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So that time when you seen them balloons flying in the air on my birthday and me out there fighting 4 dudes, you know what I'm saying? Because my brother was getting jumped. Yeah. Like, that's the love that I have for my brother. You know what I'm saying? And right before then, we got in a big argument.
Really?
Right when we got
so I'm
off
getting
the bus.
behind the scenes.
Yeah, we was arguing like, like, you know, brothers and sisters arguing. And I'm thinking it's just a regular fight, so I'm just running up to the fight. Ooh, it's a fight. And it ended up being my brother, so I let the balloons go and went in on their ass. You know what I'm saying?
And I loved it. I loved every second of it. I loved everything.
So
like, I promise you, I'll do a whole script, a whole sitcom on that one.
Shoe flew off or something.
Girl, it was ridiculous. I was like, why? Like, it was almost like that scene off of Friday. I was like, I don't know why they come over here messing with these people like that.
Messing with him like that, messing with my brother.
But I love the fact of like it went 0 to 100 real quick because you know, like in that instance, it didn't matter what it was. That's family, and you know, that's just how it is.
Yeah. So that's how I am. I'm just protective. Like even with my friends, you know what I'm saying. Like today it was 2 little girls at the store, and they was buying a soda and some chips. They had just left school, you know, and her card had declined. You know what I'm saying. I was like, I got you, you know, and the cashier was like, you gotta be a goddess. And I looked at him, I was like, why you say that? He said, because only queens do stuff like that. And I was like, wow, this man don't even know me and understand who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And the little girls, they were so happy. Oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool. Sure, it's my food stamp card, so I wasn't tripping.
right. But it's like, hey, you paying it for it regardless.
But I had them, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got you. I got us. And that's what it is. And for you to be recognized as that, and respected as that, without even saying, hey, this is Shannon the Queen. It's like, hey, Queen. You know, that's that energy. It's an energy. It's an aura. It's the way that you carry yourself. So I think that's magnetic, and that's so amazing. I love the way that you conduct yourself. You got a tour coming up, right? Woo, yes. Tell us about that.
I am so excited, y'all. Like, this tour that I'm going on is something big. I've been praying about a tour for years. And manifesting it. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually happening. 2023, March 30th will be our first show. We'll be in Detroit, March 30th. So we're hitting up Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, Texas, LA. I'm missing one more. Georgia. And then back to Las Vegas, August 6th. So
August 6th,
So I'm just like excited. We're gonna be on a tour bus.
Awesome.
So we actually like hitting the streets. Just
Heck,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be tight. Shout out to Tone, the manager, for putting this together, man. Much love. He's been like a God in my life, you know what I'm saying, answering my prayers and not even knowing he's answering my prayers.
Yes.
He had me on one major show with the hip hop comedy. That was nice, out here in Las Vegas. So he's been doing a lot for my career as well. This tour, he got a lot to do with it. He's promoting it, putting it together. So it's nice. I'm going to be up there with T Ward as well. If you guys don't know who T Ward is, he's a really funny comedian. He opened up for Eddie Griffin out on at the Rio and at Sahara, the new Sahara. So T Ward been around for like 20 years. So me opening up for him is like,
that's awesome.
What more can I ask for? You know what I'm saying? A tour, opening up, traveling, meeting new people. Girl, you know I'm about to go out there with my merchandise.
I can't wait.
Girl, with my candy apples.
Absolutely. And where can, because you said you guys are going to be in Vegas on August 6th, right?
Yes.
Okay, so where can we get our tickets from?
Okay, I'll send you the information. His name is Tone, the manager, and then that's where you can get the tickets from him. Yeah. So
we're going to do that, Vegas. Show up and show out August 6th. That's when Shannon the Queen is going to be here back in her hometown. We got to definitely do it better than every other city because this is home, right? This is what we're supposed to do. Yeah, that's super, super exciting. You're going to be in Detroit. You got your buffs ready. You got your Cartier glasses and all of that. You ready?
I got everything ready. I even got my outfits on deck and everything.
Okay,
all
right.
So I'm
got the looks together. We ready,
man,
all right.
I'm ready. I'm ready to make some people laugh their ass off, man, for real.
Oh, man, you got me beaming over here like a sun. So that's going to be sensational. I can't wait to see you cook on stage. That's going to be dope. You know, like, what is some of the things that we can expect from the podcast?
Ooh, so I have a new podcast coming up. February 1st, I start my first day.
Okay.
It's going to be called Vibe In with the Queen. So not vibing with the Queen.
Vibe In.
Yes.
Okay.
VIBE and then IN.
Okay.
With the Queen. So basically, it's going to be about me inspiring other people, you know what I'm saying, as far as how to control your temper, how to give yourself love before you give somebody else lust.
Okay.
Ooh, that's deep,
good,
right?
You got a sermon going on over here. I'm like,
it's gonna be basically like talk the truth. You know what I'm saying? Basically talk the truth. Vibe in with the Queen. You know what I'm saying? pull up, let's talk about what's going on out there in the streets. We could talk about comedy. We could talk about the rap scene that's out here in Las Vegas. I also want to get more entrepreneurs to be able to hear their voice and what they have going on, their small businesses that they trying to push. You know what I'm saying? I want to help them push their dreams to come to reality as well. You know, if people need flyers or commercials, any type of work, I'm the connect.
Right, like, the plug. Like,
I'm the plug.
Not the plug, the outlet.
Man, I'm the outlet.
The one that what the plug go into. Right.
Yes.
I feel it. Yes.
Yes, I'm the outlet.
Yes, that's what we are.
So,
yes.
So it's like I'm here to inspire and to uplift and let people know that every obstacle is not no bad loop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can get through that shit and you can keep thriving and striving to your dreams and conquer your goals. So that's basically what my show is going to be about.
Oh my God. Okay. Hey, we need more of that. Like, we definitely need more of that. So everything that you touched on as far as exposing the blessings behind every lesson and just really pouring into everyone, that's what we really collectively need more of. So I'm so excited for your new podcast and just you glowing and being as radiant, being the beam that you are, and you know, just shining as the queen. Before we get out of here, you know, and this is, I'm speaking on behalf of just everybody. Skincare tips, like your skin over there, like looking amazing. What's your beauty regimen? What you using, girl?
So, also, I am the face of Beauty is Skin Deep.
See, hold on.
You ain't even know.
No, I ain't even know. And I'm just over here admiring it.
Well,
that wasn't even anything that you and I had even discussed or nothing like that. This is just real results. I'm just over here as a woman, you know, I'm looking at your amazing, flawless skin.
Flyer, but I gave them all away today. It's called Beauty is Skin Deep. It's over there on Cheyenne and Rainbow.
Okay.
Yes. Nice lotions, nice conditioners, nice shampoo. Ladies do hair there, nails there. So if you ever want to come through and check it out, I give you a tour, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know the date and get you in there.
Oh, man. Yeah. I definitely want to get in there because I want my skin to look as flawless as yours. Like, I swear, I'm looking like, oh, my gosh.
This is no stress. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and that's what it is. It's like you're supposed to drop it all, you know, going ahead and going about it. Hey, like,
especially with the pandemic and everything going on, you know what I'm saying? I was going through like an anxiety attack throughout the pandemic because I'm so used to getting out the house, you know?
Right.
So when I was stuck in the house, it was like driving me crazy to where I had to learn new ways, you know what I'm saying? So just be stress free, you know what I'm saying? I'm 38, I'll be 39 this year.
No, you're not.
No,
you're not. Stop it.
Woo, God is good.
Amen. Yes. Amen. But, you know, it's just a true testament that you are, you know, you get back what you put in, you know, to your body and everything. Absolutely. And, like, people put these numbers on, you know, like, you know, the whole situation. But it's just all about how you conduct yourself. So I think that's really, really powerful. And, it's something to be learned.
To stay away from negativity, girl. All that. Yeah, it'll bring you good health and everything.
Like that's the way, out the way, right? So one of the things I personally, before we get out of here, is just want to thank you for just being an active vessel and just allowing God to work through you and as you know, in every room and everything that you do in all your dealings, and just consciously and, you know, just allowing Him to use you as an instrument, because so many times, like, people fight it and they you know, kind of go their own way, but I can just feel the energy coming off of you and feel the power of God and Christ just really radiating through you and just really carrying out blessings and just being the mouthpiece of that divine energy. So
living my life purpose.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of people chase clout. It's a difference when you chasing your purpose. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I'm going to break it down.
Please do.
People who chase clout, they just looking for any attention they can get. You know what I'm saying? I chase my purpose. This is something I was put on earth to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's not too much for me. It ain't stressful for me because it's my purpose. You know what I'm saying? And people who chase clout, you can tell they start looking tired. They start looking burnt out, or it's too much for me, and they going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's clout they chasing. Right. So once you find out what your purpose is, you stay focused on it. You stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? and everything will alignment together.
Just allow everything to come to you. And I definitely love the fact that you're an example of that and you're representing that so proudly, because I feel like that's something that, especially right now with the whole social media and all of that, and as parents, I'm sure that we both can attest to this, and just being actual users on these platforms, we see so much of the whole, like, one of my favorite things that I tell my son whenever he sees certain things, because he's into the video games and seeing kids as phenoms and stuff, I'm like, you see the glory, but you don't know their story. Right. So this is the, when we see all of these things kind of happening and they kind of paint these facades that this is something achievable and everything, it's really easy to get discouraged. So I just really love the fact of how real, how truthful you are, and that the fact that you are an example of that, and just showing like, hey, we're human, we're moving, we're doing this, and hey, you can too. Have flawless skin if you're going ahead and just be you and walk in your purpose, mind your business, and don't worry about the next person. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Right. Don't let nobody discourage you. Yes. Stay on their necks, okay? Yes. And I'm going to give y'all a quick little example how I keep focused. Okay, so you have a dream, right? And you have this vision, right? And you see the light, right? And you got to get to the light. So you got to get through the tunnel, or you got to get through the grass, or you got to get through the bricks. You got to get through the rocks. You got to get through dogs. You got to get through haters. You got to get through family. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things can be a distraction because you got all this stuff that you got to get through: work, kids, family, friends, dogs, haters, everything. But once a dog bark at you while you trying to focus on this vision that you see, what you gonna do? You gonna bark back? If somebody throw rocks at you while you on this vision that you see, what you gonna do? You gonna pick up the rocks and throw them back? That's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? When you just keep focused and don't even worry about that dog, don't even worry about them rocks getting thrown at you, don't even worry about people putting you under the bus, don't worry about dirt being on your name. Just keep focused, and before you know it, you'll be to that light. Amen. And you will get there. So that's what it's about. A journey. Everybody has a journey. Everybody has a story. You know what I'm saying? So in order to get to the light, you just got to keep focused. Forget everybody who got something to say about you. Just keep going.
Amen.
Just keep going.
Well, thank you for that word, Reverend.
Yes. Look, yes.
No, you hey, claim it, because I feel like, like every God speaks through us all, and I'm really, grateful to have this moment with you. On behalf of myself and the Blue Wave family, thank you so much. It's really exciting. Can't wait. Blue Wave, right? February 1st, right? And that's vibing with the Queen. Yes. Vibing in. I'm sorry.
Vibe in
with the Queen. Yes. Okay, want to make sure I'm politically correct.
Yeah, so that's VIBE space IN with the Queen. That's DAQUEEN. Vibe in with the Queen.
Amen. Yes. All right. Well, nothing but love from this side of the desk, and
nothing but love from over here.
Yes. I feel it.
Also, before we get off air, let me promote my business as well.
Please.
I have my own business. It's going on 2 years, February 10th.
Okay.
It's called Candy Appleheads.
All right.
Okay. So I make delicious luxury candy apples that you would find nowhere else but here in Las Vegas, y'all. So make sure you guys Google it. Google Candy Appleheads. My website is candyappleheads.com. You can find Candy Appleheads on Facebook, Candy Appleheads on Instagram. We have jars just in case you got dentures and you can't bite into the apple. I figured it out. Okay, we got
you covered.
We got you covered. I was getting tired of, I got dentures. I can't buy them. I had to use that.
Yeah, no, you made a way out of I made a way out of absolutely. No way. That's exactly. That tunnel you were talking about. That's not no distraction, and we got you.
No distraction. I got you. All you know what I'm saying? So yeah, nice cheesecake jars, banana pudding, chopped up apples, really fine. So you will enjoy every bite of it. It's made with love. Make sure y'all check me out. It's growing. It's a blessing because I didn't think that it was going to get as big as it is now, and it's only going to be 2 years, February 10th. So I'm just like, Wow. And it all just started from my comedy platform. Me bagging on an engineer when I was doing my radio show. It was an engineer. He had a big ass red pimple. And I'm like, ooh, that's a big red apple head on your nose. And I felt bad because everybody started laughing and calling in and putting up the emojis of red apples. So that next show on the podcast, I brought in some caramel apples. And girl, they was just smacking on air and everything. Then people started calling in like, how can we get those candy apples? And
Lord, okay. Hey, man, hey, that's an amazing story. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it came back as like, you know, hey, I just wanted to, you know, I felt a little bad, you know.
Right,
like, hey,
so I brought them some
but you know
apples.
what? But, you know, not to get too much, but that's the Virgo in you, man. You got you those details and everything, like, you're not about to get away with the details. Like, they better make sure that they, you know, like, because you gonna notice, like I said, like, hey, those braids, you know, like. Hey, but you always been that person, so I love it. I love that you walking in your purpose. I love that you embracing it, because it's just one thing to just like be a funny person, but to actually take it and just really excel at it, and just, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Well, lady, thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity to welcome you, and we're signing off.
Yeah, 2023 Blue Wave. Let's get it.
Let's get it.